joining me. A little while ago I added a video to my channel sharing with you some new metal miniatures that were available for sale in my Etsy shop. I also gave you some tips on painting metal miniatures and how to create wood effects and rust effects. Well, the miniatures turned out to be really popular, so I've added some new items to my Etsy shop, which I'd like to share with you now. When I recorded the video about painting the metal miniatures, I hoped it would be something that you found interesting and that you might like to have a go at, but I really didn't have any idea how popular these miniatures would be, and they sold out really within a day or two, which was wonderful, but it meant a lot of you were disappointed because you obviously went to the shop and couldn't find the items that you were looking for. So just to let you know that as well as some new items, I've got back in stock some of the original items that you all really liked, and that includes the bread bin and that wonderful jug, the 3-piece knife set, the set of 6 utensils, the scales and the clocks. So the first of the new items that I want to show you is this wonderful little silver tea caddy. And it's beautifully embossed, got a removable lid which is also embossed, and you really wouldn't need to paint this piece. This would look wonderful just as it is. And you could use that in your kitchen, or you could have it as a really nice sort of ornament in a living room. And look how high that is as well, just about the height of my thumbnail. So really lovely little delicate, true to scale piece. And the next item is this wonderful flower jar. It's got the word flower embossed there on the front, a removable lid, and wouldn't that look wonderful in the blue and white that we used on the jug, or in the cream, and maybe you could give it some green highlights. That sort of pale sage green with the cream was very popular, especially in the sort of 1940s, 1950s period, or sort of just a plain cream. And you could use that even in the sort of Victorian period. And then to go along with that, the little tea caddy. You can see again just a little bit higher than my thumbnail there, and I'll be including all of the sizes, height, width and depth in my Etsy shop. And then the next item, this wonderful little mug. Now, a lot of the china mugs that you can buy are really too large for 12 scale. If you measured them and then times that by 12, they would be the size of a bucket, some of them, and they really do look out of scale in your doll's house kitchen. So always just be aware when you're buying well, any sort of crockery really, but just do look at the sizes and then times that by 12 and work out how big that would be in real life, and that will tell you whether it's going to look out of place in your 12 scale doll's house. But these wouldn't. These are exactly right, and I've actually got an enamel mug, and it's painted in cream with the blue detailing on it, and I think that would look lovely painted like that, or in the white and blue, or again in the cream. You could put a little bit of rust on it if you wanted to use it maybe in a garden shed setting. In fact, that's just given me an idea. I think I'll put one in my messy garden shed. Maybe it'll have old paintbrushes or something standing in it, but they're really lovely as well. These next two pieces I absolutely love. I think it gives a real sort of touch of realism to add baking trays into your doll's house kitchen, whether you display food in them or not, just to have those sort of tucked down the side of a unit. And this muffin tray here is even embossed on the front there. And I've put a couple of these aside to go into my doll's house kitchen. I don't know what I'll do with them yet. I might get the polymer clay out and make some things to go in them, but I might just, like I say, have them tucked away somewhere. And I think they're wonderful. And again, you wouldn't need to paint those. They're just perfect just as they are. And they are sold separately. And I just couldn't resist this little gingerbread man cutter. And again, smaller than my thumbnail there. And I think that would just look wonderful, either in a little baking scene, or you could just have that on the side. Now I just want to share with you something that I ordered for myself, and it's this little squirrel. Now I only ordered one for myself because I wasn't sure if it was something anybody else would really be interested in, but you know how I love my squirrels, and I thought what I'd do is paint this up and then use it as a doorstop in the kitchen. Now they did some other animals as well. I can't remember at the moment which ones, but there were maybe 2 or 3 like this, and this is probably about 3/4 of an inch high. If this is something you might be interested in, then do let me know. I will be ordering in a lot more bits over the sort of coming weeks. So that was that, and then finally these wonderful little kits, and it's to build a paraffin oil heater. Now I made one of these quite a few years ago, and I'll show you it here. Just move the parts out of the way there. And I had so much fun making that. It's really simple to make. As you can see, there aren't too many parts involved. And you've got this wonderful sort of etched brass sheet here which makes all the sort of cylinder parts. And it's hollow inside, so if you wanted to get a bulb, or even a flicker bulb would look really nice in there, you can light them up as well. And I painted this in cream enamel, and then I actually used the Scenic Materials rust to add the rust on there. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial to show you how to put this kit together, and really just to show you how simple it is. And I want to make another one of these to put in my messy shed. And as well as this cream, they also came in a lovely sort of sage green colour. So I'll probably do mine in the green and really sort of rust it and age it up. So do look out for that if this is something that you think you might like to make. I hope you enjoyed that look at the new metal miniatures, and that you've seen something there you might like for your own doll's house or miniature scene. I know there's lots there that I want to include in my doll's house kitchen. I'll pop a link to my Etsy shop below, and you'll find everything in the metal miniatures section. For now, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!